or if you've had the last couple of hectic travel schedule the last couple of weeks to get back home, how much time have you actually had on the paddock this week, and how big a challenge is this week against Macarthur?
Yeah, I think every game is a challenge, regardless of who the opponent is. We'll have 3 days on the park, which will lead into the game on Saturday. But overall, I think the boys are in good spirits after the travel. Obviously, getting through the ACL to the next round, and look at a positive performance against Perth. Obviously, we didn't get the win that we wanted, but walking away with the points still a positive.
The way the table is kind of shaping up at the moment, this game with Macarthur could potentially. It could have big ramifications this season. Have you stressed that to the boys today?
Yeah, I don't think I need to stress to the boys. I think the boys know where we're sitting and where we want to get to, and then I think they understand the importance of the game.
When you look back on the season so far, like where you're sat at the moment, is there any way you look and think that's a game we should have won? That's where we got lucky?
Well, there's always games you look back at and go where we could have got a better result than we did. But look, overall, between both competitions, I think the boys have worked tirelessly. There's not a game where I could turn around and fault their attitude and mentality. At the end of the day, yes, it's a results-driven business, and I think we've got the quality to get us where we want to get to.
Does it make it hard to prepare to play against Macarthur, given the turnover they've had? Like, they've had 4 boys with the young Socceroos, lost their captain, 3 guys got sold overseas. Like, the team you would have played 6 weeks ago is drastically different to the one we'll face on Saturday.
Yeah, look, that's the nature of the game. The window opens, players get sold, players move on, players represent their country, so it's one of the parts of the game that happens. So for us, again, the focus is on us and what we need to do to get the desired outcome.
Adrian Segisic's hot form. He's off contract at the end of June. Is it a priority for the club to re-sign him?
Well, I think not just Sega. I think there's a few boys that are coming off contract that obviously work in the background is happening in retaining players that we believe are going to take the club forward for next season. So he's definitely one of them. Where it's progressing at, I'm not too sure. That's an Alex Bomberhan question. He's the one that deals with the agents and contracts. So, but yeah, he's definitely one player that we'd love to keep.
And this fixture against Macarthur, for whatever reason, we were talking about it before, it's always red cards and just drama everywhere. Are you expecting similar?
It's good. I think both teams have passion and desire to win the game. Sometimes maybe a little bit overboard when we do get those red cards, but I think for us it's to stay in control of our thoughts and our feelings and our emotions within the game and try to win the game and get all 3 points.
Is it less stressful planning for a game without Jermaine, Jed Drew, Ari Piol? These are the guys that scored the goals against you.
No, not really. I look at it both ways. When we have players missing through injury or suspension, opportunities arise for other players, and that's no different at Macarthur now for those players to step up and cement their position within their team.
Okay, and you found out who you're playing in Asia next. It's real soon, actually. How do you face up against John Book?
Yeah, look, we'll look at John Book once we get through the game on Saturday against Macarthur. We travel on Sunday, so we get over nice and early and give us an opportunity to get our feet on the ground straight away and start doing the work and prepping for John Book.
How are you looking on the fitness front? Looks like you're hoping you'll have everyone available back end of the run towards finals?
Yeah, look, I think the only one in doubt at the moment is Popper. Everyone will be back. Hopefully, the young Socceroos did well last night, so T and Gus are still over there, but I think we'll bring Tiago straight over to Korea as well to join the group once they play their last game for their country. So, but at the moment, everyone's looking quite good.
John Book.
Just on Sega as well, you've obviously seen he's had a great impact coming off the bench. Starting maybe hasn't found that same level of consistency. If you're advising him just man to man, regardless of coach-player dynamic, is there a part of you which is going to say, stay in this league for another year, really own it before you take that step? Because it is a big step, isn't it?
Yeah, it always is a big step, but you never know until you take that step as well. So it's one of those ones we definitely would love to have Sega for next season, even beyond that as well. But at the end of the day, sometimes opportunities arise for players, and you don't know when the right timing is. So for us, we're very happy with the way Sega's performing. We'd definitely like to keep him with us, but if the opportunity arises where he has an opportunity to go overseas, I think it's one of those ones where you make that decision is the best decision to go.
Just with the Champions League, how do you balance the importance of that against A-League in your sort of head?
Well, they're both very important for us. We want to finish in a good place to play finals football. We also want to continue in the ACL front. I think the boys have done a fantastic job thus far, and we've got a very good opponent that we're going to play in John Book. But like I said, the preparation is for Macarthur, and then we'll prepare for the game after that.